the truth. Christ within. Colossians chapter 1 verse 27. The Apostle Paul describes the indwelling of truth, now termed Christ, as a great mystery, and says that truth within is the hope of glory. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verses 6 and 7. 6. Let light, knowledge, shine out of darkness. Ignorance has shone in one's heart to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of truth as the face of Christ. Verse 7. But one has this treasure in a jar of clay to show that the surpassing power belongs to truth and not to the world, the ego. This metaphor of light is used to describe the gospel's good news, ability to penetrate all unbelief held in the mind. The glory of truth represents majesty, holiness, and the sublime presence. The face of Christ represents the ultimate revelation of truth through a character. The jar of clay represents the physical body, which holds the essence, the treasure of truth. Tap, the inner child. The Greek word for shine suggests a sudden and brilliant illumination. 2 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 5. Examine truth within to see whether one is in trust. Test the inner glory in order to realize this is the only reality, unless one fails to meet the test. Truth. Colossians chapter 1 verse 27. The Christ within wants to make known the unknown, to establish what is the wealth of glory of this mystery among the world ego. This mystery is the Christ within, the hope of glory. To one whom truth has chosen to make known among the Gentiles, the world ego, the glorious riches of this mystery belong. The Christ within is not a New Age concept where truth is in everyone and everyone in Christ. Far from it, for truth protects from the deceptions of the world ego. The Christ, the truth, is the incredible and critical experiencing of the purity of the presence that allows the being alive experience something far greater and more rewarding than just trying to be morally good and desiring fabricated wealth. The Christ within symbolizes one is in the presence, and her rest and her activity is operating in and throughout the character This experience the Bible calls Christ within, the hope of glory. The metaphysical meaning of Christ, with metaphysical meaning beyond the physical nature. Christ is a principle, the perfect word or idea of source, which has unfolded as enlightenment or the lotus. The character is blessed with this expression of love by measuring up to the sublime standard, thus fulfilling the law of righteousness. Christ is the greatest expression of truth individualized and existed long before Jesus. It was the Christ truth expression within Jesus that exclaims,
Looking for last minute holiday gifts? Ulta's got you.
glorify thou me
So I'm always ready to gift them.
with thine own ultimate reality, which was with thee before the world eager was. This symbolizes Isaiah, who wrote that no eye has seen, nor ear has heard, or heart has imagined what truth has prepared for the one filled with love. This expression is a principle, a fundamental standard or proposition that serves as the foundational guidance of the governing law of conduct. The compliance of the character is the fruit of love's code of conduct, reciprocity. Truth, Christ, is the preeminence, maintaining uniqueness, that she shall come to have first peace within the character's consciousness, have become true servant by the commission present, Christ, the truth in her fullness. The mystery that has been kept hidden for ages and generations, but now is disclosed to the saint. The key to this statement is truth in her fullness is within, not I, the character, is the message. Wisdom is the relief from the ignorance of suffering due to the world ego belief. The being alive experience is the awakening of the deception of error, that one has a reality, that there has ever been something other than the truth. Wisdom is the clarity of truth and has nothing to do with any redemptive or atoning suffering. Awakening from beliefs, eliminating learned behaviors and thinking. The crucifying of the world ego is what was represented as it is finished. Paid in full, karmic debt vanishes through the actualization of truth, the Christ within. Now, the deepest understanding requires wisdom. The mystery, ultimate reality, is the fullness. What previously had been kept hidden and is now being revealed as the non-reality of the character. The concreting of the character kept one trapped in the bondage of the world ego. The Apostle Paul wrote this letter to combat this error that entered the world, the ego delusion. Now in this age, the Gnostic teaching is being cited as deceptive, but in purity, Gnosis is the knowledge of Christ, truth within, and a solar context refers to the inner realm of consciousness, the soul, rather than the external world ego or physical realm. Christ, the truth in this context, emphasizes the importance of introspection, truth discovery by connecting the individual or character in discovering wisdom, purpose, and a deep understanding of the presence termed Christ, truth. The essence within signifies reflecting through introspection, understanding there is only the ultimate reality, the profound aspect termed mystery, beyond the illusion of the physical body. Here in this statement, enlightenment is revealed, the glory, by removing the mask of the mummy. Wisdom reveals this is the meaning and purpose of existence. Finding Christ, truth within, brings inner harmony and calm and ends the chaos of the external delusion, the world ego. This interconnectedness brings light to understanding of the meaning going within. The act of turning one's attention away from the mundane and enjoying the exploration of finding Christ, truth, through meditation and contemplation. By looking within, one finds all the answers, guidance, and solutions versus the superficialities of the external that hold no remedy. The central message of the Apostle Paul in truth reveals it is not one, but Christ. There is no longer the illusion that I live, but Christ, the truth that is the only ultimate reality. This is the uncomplicated truth and very simple. Truth is the glory, the only, and is dwelling as the light of truth, which is hidden from the world ego's sight. Now the character has been freed from the bondage of non-reality, released of error and failure. Truth says, my presence goes with the character and gives her rest. What a great assurance for one who walks in trust. Two things are always intertwined and linked: the presence and rest. Rest in the midst of difficulty is the promise. Truth, Christ is with one who shows her utter dependency and reliance upon truth. The world ego deceives with its illusion of money, but wisdom is salvation and gives the reward of glory. The righteous character was more than all earthly riches. The materializing of the radiance of truth, Christ again, the promise of the hope and glory is being proclaimed from within this character. She speaks of the mystery. No one dies with this mystery. This truth, hidden now revealed. Christ, truth, is within the awesome treasure of consciousness and being expressed as Mother Nature, a nature character.